What's going on, silly goosers? Welcome back to Goosercraft. And as you can see, our house has some things in it that were not here before. And the reason for that is because I felt bad for making the last episode so short. I did not intend it to only be a little over 10 minutes long. So the next day I came and I jumped on and I started recording, and I recorded for about an hour and a half, and I went to edit the video, and when I did, the video was frozen and the audio kept going, but the video was frozen. So I had to scrap all of that video, which made me very angry. But as you can see, I went out, I got a new monitor, so I can use two monitors now, so I can monitor the video recording in the second monitor, and we will now be recording everything in nice 1080p widescreen, so that's going to be a lot better for everybody. So let me kind of just walk through some of the stuff that we did last time that I already still have that you did not see. So as you can see, there's some things over here set up, and as you can see in my inventory, we have this thing called a golden lasso. If you aren't familiar with a golden lasso, it takes 4 string, 4 gold nuggets, and 8 experience levels in order to craft this. And what this can do is it can pick up any friendly entity. So all I have to do is right click on, for instance, a cow, boom, and I have him in my lasso. I can move him to wherever I want, pick him back up again, and throw him back down. So that is something that's going to be very handy in trying to go out and acquire a bunch of these different fluid cows, among other things. This thing here is a colossal chest, right? And as you can see, I have some stuff stored in it. I'm actually going to take these out because I'm going to make it bigger, right? So we're going to go ahead and boom, just vein mine all of this. Okay? So we made a 3x3 colossal chest there. What I want to do is I want to make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be pretty freaking big. I think maybe what we could do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I have a new idea. What I think we're going to do is we're going to make a second floor, right? So I'm going to build on a second floor ceiling here with some stairs that go up to it, and we're going to put our colossal chest up there in the ceiling. Alright, so I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get a bunch of wood. Now let's check and see if we have any oak wood, because I would like to use oak if I could. Let's sort that real quick. We do have a bunch of spruce, so I guess let's just go ahead and use spruce. We have a bunch of spruce. It doesn't matter if it's spruce or not. Spruce will work just fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use our trusty chisel. And we're going to go ahead and turn half of these into spruce planks. So we now have 2 stacks of spruce planks, which should be plenty. So let's go ahead and chisel. Well, let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 13 is, oh gosh, math. I'm mathing. 13, that's 169? 169 pieces? And this is 128. Alright, well let's just use these 2 stacks and we'll go from there because I can't math when I'm at home. So let's go ahead and we will use, let's see, which one do I like? Braid. Let's do these. Uneven vertical. Let's do that. Okay? So uneven vertical, uneven vertical. And we also are going to need to make a set of stairs. So let's just go ahead and make the stairs out of this birch, right? Just like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll go boink and boom, 12 stairs. Alright, so I'm thinking for the stairs, what we'll do is we'll have the stairs kind of go up and around. So like up here and then around over here. So what I want to do is I want the last stair to kind of be at this level, like that, right? No. No, 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 no. First, I need to swap down. My inventory is a mess! A mess, I tell you! Alright, so we want the last level of stairs to be there before it starts turning up. So we'll put one here, like this. We'll put another one here, another one here, and a final one here. Alright, so that's going to get us up here and to over here. And this is where we're going to start to turn and go up. So we'll go up and up and up. And I think this is where we'll put our level. Actually, let's go one lower because our chest is going to be pretty tall. So I think right there should be sufficient. Right? So we'll go boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I kind of like these chiseled spruce planks. These are kind of looking nice. So let's get an idea of what this is going to look like. Okay. And like that. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty cool, guys. I think this is going to be pretty cool. So let me go ahead and finish putting this level on, and I'll come back to you and we'll make the rest of our colossal chest and we'll get it put up here. Alright, so we'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes. See you then. Alright, silly goosers, what do you think about this upper floor? This is pretty cool looking, I think, don't you? I really like it. We may have to extend our window down a bit so we can see better out of here, but it does let in a little bit of natural light, which is kind of nice. And we have our stairs that kind of zigzag down, just like that. Pretty neat, I think. You know, we could always add in maybe some bookshelves or something else under here. We'll get to all this stuff here in a moment. So what I want to do is, if we're going to make a 5x5 interface, right? So that's 5x5, that's 25 per side. 25 times 6 sides of a cube is what? 150. 150? Is that right? That can't be right. So 3 cubed was 27. 5 cubed is 125. Is that what I said? Wow. Wow. That's a lot. That's certainly a lot. Maybe we just go 4x4. 4x4 would be 16 times 4. It would be 64. That seems much more doable. So let's go ahead and do that. So that would be 4 times 4. That'd be 16 to a side. 16 times 6 sides is 32, and 32 is 64, and 32 is 96. So we need 96 altogether. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I can't do math. I can't do math. Oh, man. If you guys think it's 96, go ahead in the comments and say it's 96. Tell me how dumb I am for not being able to do math. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to get some of these. Wow, my inventory. Oh gosh, my inventory. Let me go ahead and empty out just a little bit of this because we're struggling on our inventory here. I just need a little bit of room here in order to make some things happen. So, okay, that should be enough room to at least get us going. What we need are, we're going to use these eucalyptus guys right here, eucalyptus wood. We're going to use that because we don't really use it for anything else, because if you look, if you make it into planks, they're pink. And I'm not cool with pink stuff. I don't really like it. It's not really my thing. If you like pink, fine by you, but hey, not for me. So we are going to need to make some planks though. Alright, so let's take half of these and make planks out of them. And we'll throw that up in the middle, and then we'll just surround them by these planks. And then we'll surround these by those planks. And boom! Now we have 58 colossal chest walls. So what we're going to do, before we go ahead and just start banging out some of these colossal chests, we're going to get it started and see exactly how many we need. Because like I told you, I cannot do math. It's so bad. Okay,
So I think we're going to have to make it towards the middle of the room. Actually, if we could make it, it's going to be 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to come up to this rafter right here. And I don't know how much of the window I want to block. So let's go ahead and we'll get it going right here, I think. So this is the middle, right? See, this is why I want to make it 5. Because I want it to be even. I want it to be an odd number. 2. Let's see, what would happen if we made it 5? It would look like that, and that's not gonna fit right there. It would have to come out to here, like that. And then it would go all the way over 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be that big, which is pretty big. Pretty big. Whoops. Let's see, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be that tall. I mean, I guess we could do it. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's go big. That's what they say. Go big or go home. You know what I mean? And since we're already home, we might as well go big. So here we go, guys. We're doing a 5x5 colossal chest. This is gonna be awesome! Totally awesome. Alright, so let's see here. 5x5. This is gonna be a lot of wood. We only have 5 pieces left. Now we also need to use these 2 pieces, the colossal chest core and the colossal chest interface. The interface allows you to plug stuff in order to access the chest, right? So we're going to actually go ahead and put the interface right here because we're going to run some piping or some cabling off of there and down, and that's going to go into our power and stuff here, and we're going to have a little system set up to where we can view everything that's in this chest. We'll get to that in a little bit. And we'll also take our chest core, right? And we'll put that, let's see here, boing, boing. We'll put the chest core right there. Alright, so now we just need to fill the rest of this in. So as you can see, we're still quite short. We need 4 times 4, that's 16. And 16 is 32. And 9. 32 and 9 is 41. We need 41 more pieces. You don't have to make a solid cube. You can actually keep the cube hollow in the middle, and that is going to keep you from having to use a lot more. So we need 41 more. Oh wait, why am I going down here? We still have our thing. So 41 more, which means we need 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those, whoop, that's 12, 11 of these in the middle. We need to surround it by 8 each, so we need 88 of these. 88 divided by 4 is 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Let's see how well I can do math, guys. This is a test. This game is more about exploring. It's also about math. Oops, what did I do? Boom. Yeah, 22. Okay. I did my math correct. Or correctly, I should say. So let's go ahead and fill the rest of this chest in. It's starting to get dark, so we're going to have to go ahead and take ourselves a little sleeperton. Okay. And, oh, I did my math really poorly. So we need 6 here, and then 9. 6 plus 9 is 15. We need 15 more blocks. So let's go ahead and take ourselves a quick little sleep. Can only sleep at night. It is night. It is night. Okay, thank you. Thank you! Thank you for letting me sleep in my bed. Okay, how many did I say we need? 15. You can only make them in 2s, so we're going to need 16, and that's going to be 8. Alright? 8. Everybody agree? 8. I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. So let's see here. Boom. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. We need 8. Boom. Boom. 8. Just like this. Ching. And that gave us not a lot. Hey. Let's just take these and make sticks out of them. Right? And we'll go ahead and we'll make a bunch of torches out of that. Thank you. Whoa, whoa. What I click? What I click? Okay, now we have more torches than we need. Great, great! This is going fantastic so far. And by fantastic, I am, of course, lying. Alright, so we need 6 of these in the middle. We need to surround them by 8 each. 8 times 6 is 48. So 48 divided by 4 is 12. So we need 12 logs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So here we go. Here's our planks. 6. Boom. Boom. 14. We're 1 off. I told you guys I cannot do math, and I did not lie about that, because clearly you're seeing it in action, me not being able to do math. Alright, finally we've got the stuff for our colossal chest. And boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-ba-bow, ba-da-ba-bow, bow, bow, and the last one, and boom! Huh? Oh, okay. Boom! Yeah, look at that! And look, this thing can store so much stuff, guys. So much stuff. So we're going to just start popping some stuff in here. Now, the next thing we need to do in order... Does this go through the roof when I open it? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, look at the size of that chest, guys. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Can I put torches on this? No. I guess we don't really need them. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to create ourselves a way to access the stuff in our chest. So I told you I would tell you about all of this stuff. So what this is a steam dynamo. What this does is it takes a fuel, a solid fuel, in this case coal, and water, which is why I made this infinite water source over here. I can just shovel some buckets of that into here. So it takes the coal and the water and it creates steam. The steam, in turn, creates power. And the power fills up inside this energy cell. So this right here, this will create 40 RF per tick. RF, if you're not sure, is redstone flux. That's a power, kind of just like a kilowatt. So this does 40 RF per tick. And this energy cell can store 2 million RF. And it max input and output of 1000 RF per tick. Now here we have the sag mill with an internal buffer of 100,000 RF. The max that this will use is 20 RF per tick. And what this does is it grinds things down. So if I put cobblestone in there, takes it, grinds that piece down, and gives you gravel. And if I put gravel in it, it takes the gravel, grinds that down, and it gives you sand with a chance of a piece of flint. Right? So pretty neat, right? Now you can also use this to take your ores and grind them down into ore dust. For instance, if we take a piece of iron ore, it'll give us 2 iron dust. And if we smelt the 2 iron dust, we can get 2 ingots instead of just 1 by smelting in a furnace. This is an alloy smelter. The alloy smelter, as you can see, I've already made some fused quartz glass. The alloy smelter takes things and smelts them, just like a furnace. So if I put a piece of sand, it's going to take it and smelt it into a piece of glass. Now you can also use this to combine things. So if I was to put a piece of gold and a piece of silver, it would smelt those together into a piece of electrum, and so on and so forth. So these are the 2 main things that we're going to be using a lot of. And this energy cell,
over here you can configure blue means input, orange means output. So we have it outputting to the left, the right, and above. And this is our solderer. This solderer is what we're going to use to make some of this refined storage stuff. So basically, the refined storage stuff that we're going to need to make is, in order to create our Colossal chest as a true storage unit, we're going to need an external storage. So we need 3 quartz enriched iron. We're going to need 2 chests, these cores, and also some cabling. So let's go ahead and make some cabling. So the cabling is going to be quartz enriched iron, which you can see is just iron plus nether quartz, right? And that gives you quartz enriched iron. And if you remember, I believe I threw some, I actually threw it down where our smeltery was when I was cleaning out a little bit of my inventory. Right down in here. So that's regular iron, and this is quartz enriched iron. So as you can see, we don't have any more iron. So we're going to have to take some of our iron. We'll take this stuff here, the nether iron, and we'll take that up to, whoops, I just threw some glass. Threw that glass! Get it out of here! So we'll take this nether iron up here to our sag mill. Now the nether iron ore, what that does, when this smelts down, or when this crushes down, it's going to give you more than 2 pieces, I believe, if I remember. It gives you 4. So whereas a regular iron ore would give you 2, this gives you 4. So we're going to put 20 pieces of there and just let that keep going, right? Because we are going to need a good bit of iron for this process. So some of the other things that we're going to need for our external storage is a construction core. And that takes a basic processor and a glowstone in. And to get a basic processor, we need printed basic processor, redstone, and printed silicon. Printed basic processor is a piece of iron in the solderer. Right? So this may sound like a lot of stuff. It may sound confusing if you have not had to do it before. Let's take some of this iron and throw it into our alloy smelter. And this will start to smelt down, doing 3 pieces at a time. I hear a skeleton or something out here, so let's go kill it. Where are you at, skeleton? I see him. Boom with your googly eyes. Get out of here. Being all crazy. Alright. Can't be up in my house. I'm getting kind of slow. That means I must eat some food. Bacon jerky. That sounds delicious. If this were real life, I would eat so much bacon jerky, I couldn't even begin to tell you. Alright, so this is continuing to go. We're getting pulverized iron. We're smelting stuff into some iron ingots. Right? Now, like I said, our goal was to create this external storage. To do that, we also need ourselves some regular cable. And let's see if we can find the cable. So cable right here. And that is your quartz enriched iron, some glass, and some redstone. Right? So we've got some iron. Now let's go ahead and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 nether quartz, and that's going to give us 8, so we now have a total of 10 enriched iron. Okay, so we'll go to our cabling, and let's see, we can use regular glass, I believe, for this, which we should have right here. Yes, we do. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll shift click that over. Glass, stuff, good. 12 pieces of cable. Fantastic, right? Alright, so this is continuing to go. Let's throw the rest of this iron up in here. As you can see, we also ended up getting a piece of netherrack, which we don't really care too much about. We'll sort our inventory like so, and everybody's happy. So over here, we still have our iron continuing to smelt for us, right? So the next thing that we're going to need is we're going to go ahead back to our refined storage mod. Okay. And let's check out what else we need for this external storage. A construction core, which is basic processor and glowstone. Okay. A destruction core, which is basic processor and nether quartz. And an improved processor, which is made in the solderer. Okay, so printed silicon. We are going to need 3 printed silicon, right? So what we need to do is, let's just go over here for now since that's busy, and we'll take 2 of these nether quartz and we'll smelt those down. We've already done this once by accident and got a piece of silicon. So let's go ahead back up here. This should be done in a moment. We've got 1 more piece, and now the nether quartz is smelting down. I need a sip of my beverage. My throat's getting dry. Oh, that's good. So much better. Woo! Yeah! Alright. So now we've got our 3 pieces of silicon. So let's go ahead and throw those up into the solderer, and that's not at all how you make it. Alright. Let's see here. Printed silicon. Yeah, it is. That is how you do it. Why you no want to work? Man, I can't remember. Oh. I remember why. This thing can't run off of itself. We need to make a... Where is it? This. Controller. Right? So we already have our quartz, we have our silicone, we need a diamond, and we need to make this machine casing. So quartz enriched iron. How much do we have? Not nearly enough. So let's go like this, right? That's going to be 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. There we go. So that's 20. So boom, let's make our casing. Boom. Now, we need to grab a diamond. We also need to throw 3 more of these nether quartz into our furnace and let that smelt down. And 1 diamond. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll wait for you. Okay. Now, our controller, shift click that in, and there's our controller. So this is going to take power. Bling! See it lit up? That means it has power. Very nice, right? Shows you right there. And now we can put our solderer next to it, and it should get some power. Now we can go back and grab our silicon, and now it should be able to work. Yeah, see that? So you can't power the solderer just with straight power. You have to power it through your controller. Now, I'm going to go ahead and sleep since I hear a bunch of mobs outside, and you can tell in the upper left corner by the moon, it is dark. And voila! It is now daylight. Very nice. Okay. So now we've got our 3 printed silicon. Now let's check back what we need for our external storage. We need to make basic processors. We need at least 2 of these. So we need our printed silicon, redstone, and basic processor, which is iron. So we need to put 2 pieces of iron in there. Alright, so that's going to start turning the iron into the basic processor. Alright, so we're going to take 2 of those, 2 of these redstone, 2 of these, and that is going to make us our processor. Alright, very nice. And if you look, boom, basic processor. So that's going to be important because we need to take our basic processor and glowstone. So we need 1 piece of glowstone. 1 piece of glowstone. We've got plenty from our nether. Alright. And there we go. So now we can take our basic processor and a piece of glowstone, boom, construction core. Our basic processor and a piece of nether quartz, boom, destruction core. So now the only thing we're missing from this external storage is the improved processor, which is the printed silicon, which we made, redstone, which we have, and a printed improved processor, which is a soldered piece of gold. And I believe we threw some gold up in here. No, that's not true. But we can take these gold nuggets and make an ingot. So we'll do that so we don't have to go all the way back downstairs. And we'll just take all these and make one ingot, and boom, and throw that into our solderer to start soldering down into the improved processor. Okay, so once that's ready, we put that up there, and one piece of redstone, and that is going to start smelting down, or soldering down, excuse me, into what we need. So that should be done in just a second, and as you can see, there it goes, improved processor. Bazinga! Okay, so now what we need is 2 chests. Do we have any wood? Do we have any wood? I do not think so. Now we gotta go down here anyway. See, all this running around? Oh, 2 chests right there. Really sweet. All this running around is what we're going to avoid by doing this, and it's going to be fantastic. So let's shift-click all of our parts over. Boom! External storage. And you're like, well, that's great. But we can't really do anything with the external storage just by itself. What we need to do is we need to make ourselves a terminal. So what we need in order to make a terminal, crafting monitor, crafting grid, which one is it? Which one is it? I think it's the crafting monitor. Crafting monitor. Grid. No, it's crafting grid. Yeah. So first we need to make the grid. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We gotta do all this again. We gotta do it all again, guys. We gotta make all this again. So let me go ahead and get all of these parts made, and I'll come back to you and I'll show you what we're going to use them for, alright? So we'll see you in just a second. Alright, silly goosers, we are back. So check this out, right? We got enough stuff to make our grid, I believe. Let's go ahead into our crafting table, and we will shift click all the stuff in, and boom! There's our grid, right? So now the only thing left we have to do is take our grid, our advanced processor, which was a soldered diamond and a couple other things, and a crafting table, and watch that go, baby. Watch it go. Alright, there it goes, and it's crafting away, and that is going to give us something that is going to be very cool. Alright, so there it goes, and it's almost done, and this is going to be a game changer. First, let us take a little nap, because it's dark. It's dark. You gotta sleep when it's dark. I don't know what kind of song that was, but it's probably the best song ever. Just saying. Alright, so we now have our crafting grid. Alright, so let's take our crafting grid, and where do you think we should put this? So let's see. We have to hook this up to our Colossal interface, so we're going to have to do it right through here. Let's just go ahead and fall down there. Alright, so this might block out our window, but I guess that will be okay. And let's put it right here. Bink! Because it has to connect up to this controller as well, right? So now let's take these cables, but first what we have to do, we're going to take this external storage which we created earlier. That's going to hook up to the Colossal chest interface, and now the cabling is going to go like that and jump up. It's going to come down here. We'll have to get rid of our torch, and whoops, give me that back. Thank you. And boom, just like that. So now when we click our crafting grid, look at that, guys. It shows everything that's in our Colossal chest. You know what this means, right? we can throw anything we want in our colossal chest and have access to it at any time just through that single crafting grid. And not only can we just have access to it, we can... why can't we craft here? Why can't we craft here, guys? Oh, here we go. I'm dumb. Here is where we can craft. So we can craft right in here just like this. Make compressed dirt, which I don't really want to do. So there we go. Alright guys, so that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab all the stuff from our chests and stuff down here. All of this stuff can just go away and go right into our colossal chest. So I'm going to take all of this stuff, I'm going to throw it up in our colossal chest, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. So catch you then, silly goosers. Alright, silly goosers, we are back and we are better than ever because we finally have our refined storage base system set up. So when I right click the crafting grid, it's connected to everything that's in our colossal chest upstairs. Boom, look at that. And it sorts everything, and I have it sorted by most to least items. So we have 1.3 thousand dirt, 656 cobblestone, and I can take stuff out as I want. See that? Throw it in, goes right back into the chest, and I don't have to do anything but interact with this right here. Isn't that cool, guys? That's super cool. So that is really awesome. So now something that I want to do is I want to make ourselves a proper sword, because that's something that we have not had yet, and it's something that we most definitely need. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of cobalt. So look at this, I can just sort, boom, I want a piece of cobalt, boom, got it, piece of cobalt. Alright, now I also want to get ourselves a bucket of Miriam, because we're going to make a normal broadsword. So let's go ahead and we will milk our cows. We'll milk him last because we're going to take that bucket of Miriam. Boom. 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 And boom. We're going to take this bucket down to our smeltery. Alright. So, we got, what, 6 ingots worth of Miriam? That should be sufficient, I hope. We will take this cobalt and we will smelt that down as well. Now, we need to make ourselves some stuff from our stencil table. We need to make this, a sword blade pattern. Right? We'll take that, put it in our pattern chest. We also need to make a wide guard pattern, and that's it. So what else we need to do is go to our part builder, select our sword blade pattern, and go ahead and throw cobblestone up there to make a stone sword blade. Now we also need to do the same thing with our wide guard pattern. So there we go. We've got that. And the only thing we need to do is get a little bit of gold. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab, if we just type gold, it shows us everything we have that's gold. So we'll take 1 nether ore gold, and that should be enough to make a couple of casts that we're going to need. And we'll throw that straight into our smeltery like so. And as you can see, our lava is getting slightly low. So while we're here, we will take a few buckets out of our stone drum and just go ahead and throw them in to our smeltery. Now if you look, we now have 3 buckets and 300 millibuckets of lava. And this holds 4 buckets altogether. So as you can see, we've got 2 ingots. Okay, and 4 gold. Okay, we're good. So let's take our gold and select that. Let's throw this pattern back into our chest and take our sword blade stone pattern and pour some gold over top of it. That's going to take 2 ingots worth of our gold and make us a sword blade pattern. And we're going to do the same thing with our wide guard. That's also going to take 2 of our gold. So we should have no gold left. Correct. Now we're going to make our wide guard out of cobalt. Just like that. Boom. Wide guard, cobalt. Very nice. Used 1 ingot worth. Okay, so we have that. We can throw that back in there. We're also going to need our tool rod cast, right? So we'll throw our sword blade cast down, and we will put our Mirian into the sword blade, just like that. Alright. Bing! Okay. So we have our wide guard, we have our sword blade, and now we need a tool rod. So we'll go ahead and we'll just make that out of Mirian, I guess, as well. We can always change stuff. We can always swap out parts and things like that. So we'll just go ahead and use what we got. Boom, just like that. Very nice. Come back up here to our tool forge and click on our broadsword and sword blade, wide guard, tool rod, and there we go. Mirian broadsword. Attack speed 1.76, attack damage 11. And if you look here, our attack damage is slightly higher on the hammer, but our attack speed is almost double less. So we also have 3 modifiers which we can add to our broadsword. So that is always something that we can do a little bit later. We could add things like nether quartz in order to make it sharper, redstone in order to make us swing it faster, and so on. We'll go out here and we'll go ahead and test this guy out. Okay. Boom. Got one. Boom. Boom. Can't get me, baby. Can't get me. Juking and jiving and juking and jiving. You know what I realized we need after being out here? Let's go ahead and check this out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. We need to make ourselves a shield. Most def, baby. Boom. Do we have the stuff for it? Boom. Look at that. Just takes everything that we have and makes us something out of it. So cool, guys. So cool. I love this RS system. So good. Let's equip our shield. Yeah, there we go. Now who wants a piece of this, huh? Who wants a piece of me? You? You? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, baby. We are unstoppable, man. Yeah. All right. So who else is out here roaming around my house in the dark? Silly gooses. You can't have me. Oh, gosh. I'm taking a bath in the water. Who else? Who else? Who else? Creeper, stupid. Can't mess with me. Get out of here. I hear a spider. Oh, he was on the roof. How you get on the roof of my house, huh? That's right. Battle my sword and my shield. Ooh, berries. Yum. Very nice. Okay, okay. Who else wants a piece of this? Anybody? I will protect this house. This house of Targaryen. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, look at that. Nope, can't have this. Silly gooses. I better eat some bacon jerky. Switch the sword, switch the sword. Woo! Just got Come on, you want another creeper? Yeah, that's right. 2 swings of my Mirian sword and you are dead meat. Yeah. How about some more bacon jerky? That's so delicious. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and head back to the house and check out what we got. Yeah. Now, another thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make another bed. Can I make a bed? Yes, I can. Booyah! And I'm going to throw this bed right over here. Right over... yeah, here. There we go. I'm tired of going downstairs all the time when I want to sleep. So much better sleeping here. Much better. So let's see what we got in these loot bags. Let's go ahead. This is how we'll end our episode today, with opening these loot bags. A bucket. We'll take it. Iron helmet, golden apple, staff of, I can't even say it. Staff of traveling. That's going to be super cool. I'll show you what we do with that. But not till next episode. 2 diamonds, baby. Heck yeah. Apple. Okay. And sand. And something we don't need. So, okay. That was actually pretty good. Now we just take all this stuff. Ring-a-ding-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding. Ring-a-ding-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding. And throw it all up into our storage system just like that. Clear that bed out of here. Throw our jerky up in there. I'll show you the staff of traveling next time we get on. Because I think that is going to have to do it for this episode, guys. We did so many cool things today. We got our Colossal chest set up. We got our storage system set up, our refined storage system. We got a shield made. We got a sword made. We battled some mobs because we are so awesome. Because I have the power! If you liked the video, don't forget to leave me a like, leave me a comment, and if you're not already subscribed, do so. And we'll catch you next time, silly goosers. Bye!